Hello friends, in this video we are going to cover three topics, and this video is specifically for the beginners who have just entered the stock market. So first topic is why a share price go up or down, on what basis the movement happens. The second topic is the support. What are the support levels, why we call it as a support, what makes certain level as a support. And the third topic is the resistance level, why a certain price becomes a stock resistance level. We will discuss all three topics in this video. So let's start with our first topic, which is why a share price go up and down. So share price of a company goes up and down based on the supply and demand. So if the demand for particular stock will be more, which means that the buyers will be more than the sellers, then the price of the stock will go up, and vice versa, which means if the sellers are more for that particular stock compared to the buyers, then the price of the stock will start falling down. Now let's try to understand this with a very simple and realistic example, which is of onions. So we must have noticed that in the past onion prices have went up to around 150 per kg. Why that happened? That happened because the supply of the onions were very less. Now we can debate on it why it was less, whether it was a natural decrease in the supply or it was created artificially. But the fundamental laws still remain the same, that the supply was less and the demand was more, because of which the prices were going up. And as and when the supply started increasing, the price of the onions also started going down. Now to arrive at a selling point of a share or a commodity, again the laws of demand and supply works. So wherever the demand and the supply meet, that becomes the selling point of the share or the commodity. Now let's come to our second topic, which is support levels in a share. So support level in layman term is a point or a level in a share price, after which generally the share stops falling and starts to give a rebound. But do focus on the word generally, because this does not mean that it will always happen. When a share is falling, it can rebound from its first support, or even can break the first support and then go to the second support, then again to the third support. It depends on a lot of factors. It depends on the market condition, the market sentiments, the performance of the company, and various other things. So this was the definition of the support level. But why this happens at this level, why the shares stop falling at support level and why it rebounds again from that level? The reason is because at that level there are more buyers of the stock compared to the sellers. And why there are more buyers? Because at that point these buyers think that the share is available at a good price. So the investors, which can be retail investors, big fund houses, mutual funds, FIIs, they generally place their large orders at that level. So as soon as the share comes to that level, then a lot of buying happens and the share moves up again. And in case there are less buyers than the sellers, then the stock will break that support and will fall back to its next support, wherein again it will follow the same thing. If there are more buying orders placed, then it will stop falling there, and from there it will start gradually moving up. And the next topic is the resistance level. So it is completely opposite of support, which means that this is a level after which the share generally falls down back again. Why? Because at this level the number of sellers are more compared to the number of buyers. So whenever a share reaches that level, you will see that it will start falling back again, and the share will be able to break its resistance when the number of buyers are more than the sellers. And once it breaks that resistance level, then the last resistance becomes its first support. We will try to understand both support and resistance with the help of the chart now. So now we are at the chart of one company, and in this company you will notice that this has been the support level, which was around 600. And why? Because it has taken support at this level multiple times. You can see that it went down once, twice, thrice at this level, and from this level it has bounced back. So we can say that 600 for this company is a very important and strong support. And here you can see that the company was going up and 700 was its resistance, because it was touching this level multiple times but it was not able to break it. So at this area you can see this, but when it broke it, you can see that it went up. So it broke the resistance which was there. So when it went up, this became its first support, which was 700. And after that you'll see that when it fell down, it came down to 700 level, but it broke that support and it fell further after breaking it, and it stopped at around 600. Now when it stopped at 600, then this was, which was its first support, which was 700, became its first resistance also. And in this area you will see it spent some time here, it went up and it went back again, but after some time it broke the resistance which was there at 700 level, and it gave a breakout, which is this. So it went up again, after which the resistance, which was around 700, became its support, and you can see that again it went down, and from the 700 level it started moving up, and it has touched its support multiple times now. Here you can see, here also you can see that 700 has now become its support. So whenever a resistance is broken, then it becomes that share's first support, and whenever a support level is broken and a share is falling down, then that support level becomes the resistance. I know it must be getting a little confusing, but keep trying, keep working on it, keep looking at the charts. You can also follow my channel for more videos, because we continuously discuss shares which are at its support and resistance level. You will start getting a better understanding. Why we should know these things is because we should always buy fundamentally good companies. That's rule number one. And the second rule is we should always buy these companies at their support level, because that is the time where you are getting the fundamentally strong share at a good discount. And when you buy the shares at the support level, then you get the maximum return out of it. So I hope this video was useful. If you have any suggestion, feedback, you can mention it in the comment section. Thank you very much for your time. We will meet in our next video with some other new information. Thank you.